Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me today on Royal Watch Daily. O and I are loving having you here. If you haven't subscribed yet, smash that button right now and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Things are shifting fast in the Sussex world, so let's break it all down. First off, the big news that's been rocking headlines. Meghan Markle's Netflix lifestyle series, With Love, Meghan, has officially been axed. No third season in the works. Despite her hopes for more episodes and even some talk of holiday specials, sources across the board confirm Netflix has pulled the plug after disappointing viewership numbers. Season 2 barely cracked the top charts, landing way down the list with just a couple million views, and the production costs simply didn't justify keeping it going. It's a tough blow for Meghan's Hollywood ambitions, coming on the heels of other projects that haven't quite delivered the massive success she envisioned. Meanwhile, Prince Harry's still deep in his ongoing legal fight against Associated Newspapers Limited, the Daily Mail publishers, over those allegations of unlawful information gathering, phone hacking, private investigators, the lot. The trial kicked off earlier this year and dragged on for weeks, with Harry giving emotional testimony about the paranoia, strain on relationships, and lasting trauma it caused. No knockout verdict yet from what we've seen publicly, but it's clear this battle is weighing heavy as he pushes for accountability. So, what does all this add up to? Insiders and reports are pointing to a major pivot. Harry and Meghan appear to be gearing up for a return to the UK. Not just a quick visit, but potentially something more permanent, or at least far more frequent. It's been building for about a year now, with careful planning behind the scenes. Picture this. Meghan's commercial ventures in California haven't catapulted them to the billionaire status or endless A-list deals they might have hoped for after stepping back from royal duties. The money-making machine hasn't run as smoothly as planned, and turning their backs on the royal family forever, that hasn't panned out quite like that. Instead, we're seeing signs of reconciliation efforts, especially from Harry's side. A close source recently shared that if Harry's security situation improves, particularly his push for better taxpayer-funded protection, Meghan plans to join him in the UK this summer, specifically in Birmingham, for the one-year countdown to the 2027 Invictus Games. This would be her first return since Queen Elizabeth's funeral in 2022. Harry reportedly remains optimistic that the British public could warm to her again, despite years of tension and low popularity polls. He believes, likely guided by PR pros and royal family expertise, that with time, charitable work, and showing up in a sympathetic light, support could rebuild. The insiders even think Prince Andrew's very public fall of grace late last year has shifted the landscape in their favor, creating space for them to step back in without as much immediate backlash, perhaps positioning themselves as more reformed or contrite figures. Harry's been thrashing out plans for more frequent UK visits, and there's talk of them attending a private family event in July, plus a separate meeting with King Charles later on. The palace has denied some specifics, but these stories keep leaking, almost like testing public reaction before anything's official. Harry's been vocal about wanting to reconcile, telling outlets he sees no point in continuing the fight and that life is precious. He's focused on rebuilding bridges, especially with his father still undergoing cancer treatment. But here's the key tension. Meghan not rushing back willingly. Reports say her one big condition is ironclad security for the family. She's framed it as supporting Harry in his home country, but let's be real. After her Netflix setback and other projects stalling, the options in California feel limited. It's starting to look like necessity more than enthusiasm. From William and Catherine's perspective, this could get complicated fast. If Meghan does return, even for a trial run this summer, expect some passive-aggressive vibes based on past patterns. Those sidelong glances, subtle swipes, the victim narrative if things don't go perfectly. She might push for red carpet treatment, full princess perks, and use any perceived slights to rally sympathy. William's reportedly bolstering his PR team because he'll need it, balancing family reconciliation optics while protecting the monarchy's image. Harry wants amends and a fresh start. Meghan? It feels more like a strategic concession when the alternative is tougher. She's not coming back with open arms to royal duties. She's coming because the Hollywood dream hit a wall. This summer's Birmingham trip could be the real test, dipping a toe in the water to gauge reactions, security outcomes, and public warmth. If it goes well, more returns follow. If not, well, the cracks might show wider. What do you think, everyone? Is this a genuine reconciliation or just a pragmatic move after setbacks? Could Meghan really win back the public, or is this setting up more drama? Drop your thoughts in the comments, hit like if you're hooked on these twists, and subscribe for the next chapter because there's always more coming. I will see you soon. Cheerio for now. Bye-bye.